It's never a waste of time to make time for the truth. A moment spent listening and paying attention to the truth can change your life. So let's take a moment for the truth. Psalms 119:43 says, "And do not take the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I wait for your ordinances." Isn't it something how some occupations have a reputation of not being trusted when they speak? The first one that comes to my mind is a used car salesman, or maybe even salespersons in general. Why is that? Well, it probably speaks to their perceived motive. I mean, a salesperson is motivated more by personal profit than by the truth. Now, why do I bring all this up? The previous verse of this psalm spoke of providing an answer concerning the work of God in their life. Some might accuse a believer of trying to sell the notion of the truths of God, but there is a difference between a salesperson and a witness. As I mentioned before, a salesman is motivated by personal profit. A witness is someone motivated by the truth. A salesman can lie because the truth doesn't have to be involved. It's not the goal. But for a witness, truth is the main issue. The psalmist is asking that the word of truth not be utterly taken out of their mouth. What could be behind such a request? Well, the exact answer isn't provided here, but it does present an important principle. The Lord to whom we bear witness to is true. In Revelation 3:4, Jesus describes himself as the faithful and true witness. The word true here means truthful, genuine. The same word is used to describe the believer's heart as they come before God. In Hebrews 10:22a, it says, "Let us draw near with a sincere, true heart in full assurance of faith." Any person can speak or repeat the words of God. I mean, charlatans and false prophets have done it for countless ages. But the writer of this psalm knows that the power and the strength of God's words are impeded, muted, and even undermined by a less than truthful life. The words can be spoken, but the life of those words is missing within if the truth isn't there. This is what the psalmist fears. Once the saint has tasted the beauty and the presence and the power of God's truth, the absence of a truthful heart is woefully obvious. This makes sense with the last phrase of this verse, "For I wait for your ordinances." This is the waiting, patient hope. The writer trusts in the instructions from God. They guide the ways of his life. They have proven themselves faithful and true. This in turn demands truth and faithfulness in the life. In order to be a faithful witness, you must have a truthful heart and life. Draw near to the Lord with a sincere and true heart. It's the only way to empower the words in your mouth. It only takes a moment, but it will be a moment that matters. Thanks for watching and listening to Truth Matters Moment. Also, don't forget to look for our weekly podcast called Truth Matters. It comes out every Wednesday. Catch you later.